Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? We are back again with another weekly update on my Mounjaro weight loss journey, and today's update is for week 24. I honestly do not know where these weeks are going. They just come round faster and faster every single week. So I hope you've all had a really good week this week. Do let me know in the comments down below how you've been getting on. Now if you're new, welcome. My name is Marcy. I'm 53 years old. I live in North Yorkshire in the UK, and I started my Mounjaro weight loss journey on the 21st of May. Lots of you have already subscribed to my channel already and are following my journey and supporting me, and honestly I am so appreciative. You are helping me so much. If you are new, go check out my playlist. I do have a few on here. I've got my weekly updates and monthly updates in my GLP-1 diaries playlist, and then I've got daily vlogs, but with all the other updates in there as well in my weight loss and fitness journey playlist. So yeah, lots and lots of things for you to see. But I've been documenting absolutely everything, all my side effects, everything I'm eating, how I'm feeling, how it's been going, and honestly, so many of you are joining me now and you've helped me so much. I honestly cannot believe it. So just before we get into the update, I want to do something a little bit different today, and I've chosen this video in which to share it in because so many of you watch, and it's just a really nice way to say thank you back to you all. I don't know if any of you saw a couple of weeks ago I had a video up with some perfumes that have been kindly gifted to me from Dossier Perfumes. They are a company which produce really stunning perfumes which are inspired by the high-end expensive designer brands. So I will link that video down below if you're interested in seeing it. However, the reason I'm telling you about it in this video is they have got back in touch with me and want to give 3 of you a free bottle of perfume, and I think that's absolutely incredible. So I'm just gonna I'll have links in the description box down below about this, and I'm going to let you know down there as well what you have to do to enter. But yeah, they're doing like a big Black Friday campaign throughout November, so it's really exciting. They've sent me some more fragrances to try, and I've got 3 here which I'm going to just show you really quickly. But if you want to be eligible to win a bottle of perfume from them, all you need to do is make sure you're a public subscriber to my channel. You need to follow Dossier over on their Instagram. I will link it in the description box down below, and I'll do a pinned comment as well. And then what you have to do in the comments, that you need to comment on this video and tell me which of their perfumes resonates with you the most and why. Really easy. So they've got so many lovely things on there, so please go check them out. Make sure you enter. I will pick 3 winners. You've got 2 weeks. I'm going to pick 3 winners on, I'll select them, well, the comments will close at the end of Friday the 22nd, and I will announce the winners in my month 6 update video. And then all you have to do, once I announce the winners, you need to get in touch with me. I will then pass your details on to Dossier, and they will send out everything to you directly from them. So absolutely fantastic. So 3 of you can win a bottle of perfume, which is just incredible. Now they have got some sales on this month which are fantastic. There's up to 50% off. I think I might also have, well, I did have before a discount link which gave 10% off. Now I'm not sure if that is still going to work. I'm going to see if they can do anything with that, but I will post that link down below, and hopefully it's still working on top of these savings you've got already. But yeah, they are finally available in the UK, but they are across they are sort of globally available, and they haven't said that this is exclusively only open to UK subscribers. So knock yourself out, guys. No matter where you're from, please just take part if you really fancy it. They do men's fragrances as well. So yeah, if you're a chap, do not feel left out. And yeah, I will use a random generator to select the winners, and it's just going to be so exciting. So let me just show you really quickly 3 of the perfumes, and then we're going to crack on with my update. But I just thought this was a really good video to put it on because so many of you watch this, and I can reach a lot of you and let a lot of you have the opportunity to win something back, which I think is really nice. So the first one I've selected, let me choose, so many perfumes. I'm going to be sharing them this month in lots of my videos, but this is the giveaway post. So the first one I've got here is a perfume called Woody Sage, and you can see they're absolutely stunning. I'm not going to go much into them, I'm just going to show you really quickly. And this one is inspired by Jo Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt, and it is absolutely gorgeous. They smell so similar to the high-end versions, shall we say. So they are inspired by these big companies, but you know, and then they come, every one of them comes in these beautiful boxes. They're perfect for gifting as well. You know, if you're thinking about getting something for someone for Christmas, absolutely perfect. So next one I've got here is the Gourmand White Flowers. You get a card with them all as well, telling you about all the different notes within it. They're really ethically sourced as well. They're, honestly, just read all their like mission statement, absolutely fantastic. But this one, Gourmand White Flowers, is inspired by Victor and Rolf's Flower Bomb. This is stunning. It is absolutely gorgeous. And then the last one I got for today to share with you was the Powdery Coconut. And again, this one is absolutely beautiful. And this one is inspired, I wrote them down so I won't forget who they're inspired by. It's inspired by Tom Ford's Soleil Blanc. Just stunning. And guys, the quality in these is unbelievable. They're in glass bottles and they've got magnetic closures. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say just now, because I just wanted you to know there is a giveaway, and I want all of you to enter because it'd just be amazing. And yeah, so we'll be back announcing the winner in my month 6 try on non-scale victory update. So yeah, good luck everybody. Okay, so that is that. Let me get on now with this. Hopefully you didn't mind that too much, but I kind of thought you wouldn't mind me popping it in this video. Okay, now I've got to get back on track and try and remember where I am. Okay, so yes, week 24 update. I am on 10 milligrams again. So I'm going to give you a few facts and figures, which I normally do on these videos, just for anyone that's new, so they know kind of where I started at, how it's been going, and one thing and another. So obviously I've mentioned my little playlist already. Where is it? Here we go. So yeah, my first injection was on May the 21st, and my start weight was 13 stone, 12.8 pounds, 194.8 pounds, 88.36 kilos, and my BMI was 32.4. So I've had a 2.5 milligram pen, a 5 milligram pen. I've had 3 7.5 milligram pens, and now I've moved up to 10 milligrams. This is my second update on the 10 milligrams. And yeah, I was so worried about it, as I mentioned last week. I was really worried about moving up doses, and honestly, I felt absolutely grand. No problems at all. What I would say is I've still had the skin sensitivity at the backs of my arms, on my legs, and in fact one night it was sort of quite uncomfortable actually in my thigh. But other than that, nothing else particularly. It's just going so well. Honestly, I just feel very, very lucky. So my injection days are on a Monday, and so this update runs from my previous weigh day, which was Tuesday the 29th of October, and that runs up to the end of Monday the 4th of November, and then I weighed in on Tuesday morning. I track all of my food using the NUTRACHECK app, and the scales that I get weighed on are RENPHO digital scales, and there is an app which pairs, so I can use my phone. I just open up the app and then it pairs with the scales when I stand on the scales, and I get a load of like information and things through, which I will share with you here. I'll do a screen recording on my iPad, and we'll discuss all the little charts and graphs and everything, and just sort of see how everything is going. So let me see. So averages this week. Let's chat about my calorie intake, how that's gone. So I kind of aim to eat between 1200 and 1500 calories. I would much rather it be up like 14 to 1500, but as long as I've got over 1200, I'm kind of happy, really. Anything less than that, it's just too low, isn't it? Too low. But this week I've managed to average my calories at 1329 calories, so I didn't think that was too bad. And my protein average has been 82 grams. My carbs, a bit better than last week, was at 140.9 grams. My fibre is still pretty diabolical at 12.4 grams. Now, I have worked out how many grams of protein I'm eating per kilogram of body weight, and I'm really pleased to say that I'm at 1.19 grams per kilo. So that is a really good amount of protein. That's going to help with my muscle preservation, just preventing muscle loss, you know, through weight loss. And that is up on last week, so I'm really pleased because I've been okay, actually. I haven't been under like the recommended protein amounts, so I'm really happy. We sort of say as a bare minimum it should be 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. So yeah, I've always been above that, and I kind of aim for at least like a gram. So in my head I think whatever I weigh in kilograms, if I just kind of like convert that to grams, so say if like I weighed like 70 kilos, I think, right, as long as I have 70 grams of protein, then I'm having like 1 gram per kilo. Does that make sense? And it's an easy way just to sort of think of it. So yeah, it's kind of, that's gone all right, really. I am sorry, I'm just having a little think. I'm totally thrown off by doing those perfumes at the beginning. It's like it's broken my train of thought. I haven't been in the gym this week, so I'm a bit sad about it. It's just been a really busy week family wise, and one thing and another. It is an excuse, but it's not really a valid excuse, because it's really important that I do focus a bit more on my strength training. So that's definitely something that I'm going to be working on and getting that a little bit better. Let's have a look here. So should we just get on to the nitty gritty, the bit that we all love? Let's talk about what my results were this week. So I'm just going to pull up my iPad and we'll do a screen recording and we shall get on with that. So let's see if I can find my RENPHO scales. Sometimes like you get your weight and I write everything down, so I write it all down, then I'll open it up on my iPad and it'll adjust it by like 0.1 of a pound or something. It's really frustrating, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. So yeah, do let me know how your week has been going. Come on guys, here we go. Get logged in. Log in, here we go. It's been a wee bit slow. Okay, fantastic, good. It's got the same number that I've got written down. So let me just get screen recording this. And there we go. Okay, so I'm really pleased to tell you that this week my weight is 10 stone, 11.5 pounds. So that means I have lost 0.9 of a pound, so almost a pound, which is fine. I have been out for a couple of meals through this week, and so yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, really. And I think it's just, as I'm getting closer and closer to my goal, it is just things are gonna slow right down, aren't they? But my goodness, I am feeling slim. It's like amazing. So yeah, 10 stone, 11.5 pounds, so down 0.9 pounds. So that means I've lost a total of 3 stone, 1.3 pounds in the 24 weeks. So that's 43.3 pounds off, 19.6 kilos off, and the percentage of my starting body weight that I've lost is 22.2%. It's just like, wow, I've nearly lost a quarter of my body weight, which it's unbelievable. I just can't believe that at all. My BMI, so on the RENPHO scale, it says that my BMI is 25.3. On my NUTRACHECK app, it says my BMI is 25.2. Regardless, until it's under 25, I don't care, but it is coming down, so that is fine. But I'm going to go by what it says on my RENPHO scales because that is what I use. Swiping across here, as you can see, it says that my body fat is 34.9%. I'm just making sure that I have got the right dates on, so yes, I have. So we can look down and scroll down, and you can compare to any date from a previous reading that you want. I've set this just from my last weigh-in, so we can just look at what's changed this week. So as you can see, my weight's gone down by 0.9, BMI is down by 0.1, body fat down 0.2. My skeletal muscle's gone up 0.1, fat-free mass has gone down, subcutaneous fat has gone down, visceral fat's the same, body water's gone up, muscle mass it says has gone down, bone mass has stayed the same, protein slightly up, basal metabolic rate is down a bit, and my metabolic age has stayed the same. So putting that into context, if we have a little look here at the little sort of sliding scale to see what that actually means. Is it like normal? Is it too high, too low, average, whatever? As you can see now, my weight is just slightly high, literally by, it must be now just like a pound or two. I'm so close to having a healthy BMI. It's very exciting. So yeah, talking of which, there we go. So my BMI is just slightly over, but absolutely fine. Body fat is starting to come down towards the average, 34.9%. I need to get to 32%. I'm getting there slowly. The skeletal mass is on, it says on low side. However, when you see my muscle mass later, that's a lot better. My fat-free mass, it's just like a weight. Subcutaneous fat is high at 31.8%. My visceral fat is average, and I say this all the time, I'm so pleased with my visceral fat. That's the dangerous fat that's around your organs, that that has an impact on your health. So the fact that mine is now average, I'm so close to getting to excellent. I'm going to see if I can get it to there. That'd be amazing. It's just setting yourself little goals all the time, isn't it? Just to sort of keep you motivated. And I'm so close to being properly hydrated. Oh, soon I'll be there. Muscle mass is on the average. My bone mass is average to high. My protein is average. Basal metabolic rate is average, and my metabolic age, it says is high, but again, that has come down really well. So my metabolic health is improving all the time. Let's have a little look at the trends so we can look at the charts, and we'll set it to, let's set it on the 3 monthly rate, then we get the weekly rates on there. It hasn't got my whole journey in here, but it's absolutely fine. But it has got the last 3 months, but if you scroll over, it does sort of bring it all in there, but it'll only show 3 months at a time. I find it a little bit frustrating, actually. I'd love to have it with all of them on there, but never mind. So my weekly weight loss rate is 1.3 pounds per week. So that is slowing down. I think a few weeks ago it was about 1.7 averaging out. But yeah, as I get closer and closer to the end of my journey, that weekly rate is going to reduce just because I'm not having big weight losses now. But that's fine. I'm just nibbling away, getting closer and closer to my target. It'd be really interesting to see. I need to increase my hydration, and I need to increase my gym time, and it's going to be interesting to see if doing those two things will result in a bigger loss, because I've been pretty just sort of nibbling away for quite a while, which, yeah, as I say, is pretty good, but it will be interesting to see if we can sort of turn that around a little bit. My BMI, as you can see there, it's coming down at a rate of 0.2 a week. My body fat, again, just downwards trend, down by 0.2 a week. My skeletal muscle is increasing all the time, which is really good. So 37.9%. And you can see there what the lowest was at 35%. Where are we? So fat-free mass is coming down, which is excellent. So, and my I'm having a bit of a brain fart today. My subcutaneous fat is coming down gradually. I have lost, so what was that? It started off at 35.1% was my subcutaneous fat. Now I'm down at 31.8. So it is really, really coming down. So that's like 4.3% that's changed. My visceral fat, as you see, was up at 14. Now it's down at 8. So I'm super happy about that. My hydration is slowly increasing. Muscle mass is dropping off, it says. My bone mass is pretty stable, really. It doesn't change that much. Protein increasing. Well, that's good. It's been sort of level for the last few times, and it's just popped up a tiny bit again now. And I have definitely my protein has been a lot better this week, actually, hasn't it, in my NUTRACHECK when I've been tracking. So that's good, and it does sort of show there as well within my on the scale. So that's really interesting. Basal metabolic rate has reduced a bit, so I am at 1,334 calories as my BMR, so I'm absolutely happy with that. That's fine. And then my metabolic age was at 60. I'm now at 56, so that's pretty cool. No problems with that. You can get a bit of a better picture of everything here, just like from the start of my journey to now. Just flick through just to give you a little show of that, and it just gives you like the monthly rates, which again is quite interesting. You can kind of see how that's averaging out a little bit more, because I mean, to just look at something over 1 week, it's not a true picture, is it? You are better off looking at a longer average. So looking at your monthly differences is probably pretty useful. There we go for them. Right, I think that's probably everything I need to show you on here, is it? I do think so. Yeah, I think it is. Is there anything else I need to show you? I don't think so. I've got a little cheat sheet just to make sure I don't miss anything out. So we've done all of that. Yeah, so like goals really for next week. I mean, it's just about trying to keep on plodding on, isn't it? Now it's once you get into the final stages of your weight loss journey, I am starting to think about maintenance. I've had a few people asking me what I'm planning to do, and I have discussed it, and sometimes I forget which videos I've discussed it in. So obviously nothing's set in stone, because until I'm at that stage of my journey, I really can't say for certain one way or another how I'm going to treat it. But in my head I have a plan. And so I'm on 10 milligrams just now, so I'm definitely going to stay on 10 milligrams for at least another pen, maybe another one after that. We'll see how my weight is. But I've got no desire to move up to 12.5. I'm able to eat well, but I'm still like, my average calories are still like about 1,300, so I'm not hitting consistently 1,500 calories a day. So there are days when they can be about 1,200, you know, and obviously it's like kind of averaging out. So I am still having a few lowish days. So whilst that's a thing, yeah, I'm not wanting to move up, but I'm having no nausea, no diarrhea, no vomiting, no constipation. I'm having like just no real gastric side effects whatsoever. So I just don't feel the need to rock the boat. I'm still losing weight. I'm not snacking at all. So I just kind of feel that it's working really well. So I'm just going to stick as I am for now. Now, as I am maybe within a couple of pounds, I think maybe when I get to about the last 4 or 5 pounds, maybe, so maybe about another half a stone, about another 7 pounds off, I'll maybe then start thinking about working back down the doses. But I do think that my next pen will probably trigger a follow-up. I should have probably a different questionnaire to fill in, I think, because I'll be at the 6-month point. So that's going to trigger a more in-depth review. In my head, I think that's what's going to happen. I will let you know if that does happen or not. But yeah, I am then thinking that once I'm within a few pounds of my target, I'm going to be working backwards through the doses. So I'll go down to 7.5, see how I get on that, see if my appetite's sort of suppressed, in that I still want to be hungry at meal times, but I don't want to be ravenous. I don't want to be like binging or anything. So I just want to be able to gradually reduce the strength of the doses in my body, and then maybe start to increase my calories a little bit, and then I'll find a happy ground. So there I'll start working back down through the doses, still do my weekly weigh-ins, making sure I'm not gaining weight. If I start to gain weight, I need to stop, look at things and think, right, is that because of the medication? Is that because I'm eating too much? Has anything changed? And then sort of work out and maybe have a conversation with my provider what we need to do. But I am wanting to obviously start, as my doses come down, I want to increase my calories up, because I don't want to keep losing weight. I want to be able to maintain, and then I'll just get down and down and down. And then I suppose the next question is, am I going to stay on it forever? Well, I honestly don't know. I mean, I do not know. And I suppose the guidance will change over time as more and more research is done. I can definitely stay on this until May 2026. My provider will prescribe it for 2 years, so I've got loads of time, another 18 months yet before I even need to think about coming off it. And I've got no idea if I want to stay on it or not. I honestly don't know. But what I do not want is for my weight to start coming back on. And I read all the time about people saying, well, you need to use the time that you're on Mounjaro to address your relationship with food, to change your eating habits, to become healthier, to exercise more, eat better, blah, blah, blah. And yes, you know, of course. And this is always, it's said, isn't it? In all the literature and everything, this is a tool and it is meant to be used in conjunction with healthy eating and exercise, your activity. So of course you need to eat well, and of course you need to exercise, and that goes hand in hand. However, what we've also got to remember is this is not just about suppressing your appetite. This is working metabolically, is working in lots of different ways, is working systemically throughout our bodies. It's a hormone, you know, it's a peptide, so it's working hormonally, it's changing, it's replacing that GLP-1. So if we've maybe got like a GLP-1 deficiency, which is going to be so much research into this, then to just say, well, you've got to change what your eating habits are, this and that, that's just not true, is it? Because potentially they may end up changing it and bringing out a very low dose. You just don't know in time. That you just need that just to keep your levels sort of steady away. And all the time we've been missing this hormone, and that's what's been making us stay overweight and obese despite our best efforts, despite doing Slimming World, despite calorie counting, despite intermittent fasting, Weight Watchers, all the things. No matter what we've done in the past, it's never worked. I've tried so many things, and literally until perimenopause, I was extremely slim. I was slimmer than what I am now, and that was like in my mid-40s. So perimenopause certainly did a trick on me, and so it makes me think that it is just more than me eating incorrectly, you know, because even when I was doing all the things, it still wasn't coming off, and I was still gaining about 7 pounds a year, despite everything. So yeah, if it means I have to stay on it long term, then so be it. But I do not want to stay on a high dose, and we'll have a look and see at that later on what happens about microdosing and things, or, you know, just see what comes out. So yeah, that's kind of like, was that a ramble? I don't know. But yeah, I suppose basically I don't know. If I can come off it and then things have corrected themselves and we see, great. If it starts coming back up, if I'm blah, 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 I will be on it. But yeah, I'm just going to play it by ear. Nothing set in stone. I'm interested to know if you are on maintenance, how you're getting on as well. But I'm just like, I'm just really excited about it. I just think it's going to, in my head, I just kind of feel it's going to be fine. I'm not worried. I don't think I'm going to gain my weight back at all. I really don't. And I've got a really good, like, positive attitude about it. And I feel like I'm on it. I feel it's absolutely fine. And I've been eating all the foods I enjoy. So I've not been making myself miserable by having like unrealistic dietary, like unrealistic nutrition and dietary intake. I kind of feel I'm eating normal foods. I'm eating things that I would eat anyway. You know, there's no snacking involved. My portions are fine. I'm in a deficit. And yeah, so who knows? We shall wait and see. But yeah, that's it though. So don't forget, enter the giveaway. Check the description box. I'm going to write everything in there. And I'm really excited for 3 of you to win some perfume or aftershave. But yeah, go check them out. And don't forget to follow the rules to be able to enter. But apart from all of that, the reason that we're really here is our weight loss stories. So do not forget to update me with how your week has been, any struggles you've had, any non-scale victories, any tips and hints, what's been great, what's been a struggle, just everything. And if you're new, where are you from? Let me know. And what week are you in? Let me know. Okay guys, I'll see you all tomorrow in my daily vlog. But for now, bye for now.